Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. There it is. Look at it. It's the screen that you see before you. Those are the gold and silver prices that have not been refreshed yet, but we're going to refresh them right now. Let's see what the market is doing. Oh, man, breaking news, folks. Gold is up 80 cents. Amazing. Look at that. Gold is up 80 cents. Press 1 if gold is up 80 cents. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, everybody's pressed 1. They're ahead of the game already. Look at that. Nice. Here's a little slurpage for Barbara, who's here. Good to see you guys, by the way, in case it was remiss. Silver's down 20 cents. Platinum is down $12, and palladium is up down $18. So taking a hit there with the platinum group metals. Good to see all you guys. Yes, indeed. The Silver Wolverine. An early sneeze. I was outside. Been kind of a crazy time here. Let's see here. All right. So there they are. But what we're going to do right now is a little comment review. Hello, everybody. Andrew Trapman Trading is here. Good to see you guys. Donald, New Mexico. Adrian FC82 is here. Platinum is a bargain, I agree. The Van Man is here. Tech Time C is here. Magic Geek, the Stacking Kid. All you guys. Good to see you. Thank you, Barbara. God bless me. Yes, God bless you. All right, even has some Oreos here. Not double stuff, though. Not double stuff. Make it known that it's not double stuff. Vinny Lopez, Bloomberg's opinion. I'd rather get an opinion from a leprechaun. At least he knows the true wealth of precious metals. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there you go. Well, it's kind of interesting to see what some of the other media sources are saying about some of these subjects. But Mr. Cyber Curtain Twitchers, my side hustle is exhausting, but maybe not for all the women I satisfy. There you go. That's funny. CCT, good to see you. Armored Gaming is here. Hello, Armored Gaming. Good to see you, my friend. And Chuck and Plata is here. DL picked up an American Platinum Eagle for $50 over spot. That was a good deal. Typically, you see Platinum has a higher premium margin. So if you can get it for $50 over spot, to me, that seems like a pretty good deal. You did well, sir. Very good. Alan is here. Hello, Alan, 3189. All right. And a little support from Avengers on the how to add more ounces to your stack video. The thing that I missed today because I was away. I've got a hole in my pants, by the way. There's a hole in my pants right where the crotch is. I can stick my finger in there. That's kind of weird. All right. Tricky Guy says, how come there's dust particles on the coin? Bro, do you even curate? Well, I have cuticles, Tricky Guy. How's that? I have no idea what the context of that. I even looked up the word curate to make sure I was have it in the right context. But yes, dust particles probably on the capsule. All right. At least silver is consistent, if a bit average. Yep, there you go, Big Robin NZ. It's a silver in 2019 video. The bad news. All right, thank you. Yes, you did hear a sneeze over here. Good to see you. All right. Sheffield Stephen Heath is waving to me. Yes, thank you, Stephen. Good indeed. Slurp. Oh, here's another slurp. Yes, I'm a little drafty today, Barbara, but I don't have any draft beer. How's that? There's a slurp for Barbara. I got to make up because I was in the Silver Slackers live stream, and I wasn't paying attention to the side chat. So I missed seeing Barbara and saying hello to her. So I got to make it up to her. Here we go. That's some good coffee and nice and it's hot. I like that. It's hot, just like Barbara Carbone. All right. Bout Anon. I've got my eye on a 10-ounce coins. Very good. All right. Juan Ortiz is here. Hello to Juan and his lovely wife. I messed up the other side of my screen, Sal. I'm sorry, Donald. Maybe I built a wall between you and the other screen. I'm sorry. Holy pocket pool, Sal. There you go. Exactly. All right. Very good. And Telecorrect the Coin Bag is here. Good long time no see, brother. Good to see you. Tommy Gun 762. Good to see you, my friend. Tommy Gun, and hello to fellow subscribers. Tommy Gun, let me guess. He is a fan of the either the SKS or the AK variant, 762 by 39. Great caliber. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Super U868, Super U68, all you guys. Terry Rabidoo is here. Rabidabadoo. Do I have a wall clock? No, I don't. Not here. I have a clock on my phone. I have a clock on my wrist. And I got a clock on my computer. 143 Druid says Bloomberg, reach behind and down and then place the finger in front of nose. Blumberger, stink. There you go. Yes, indeed. Because I reminded you that. Mr. Vegeta on his video for his special announcement. I'm curious to see how that did. He says, thanks for the plug. Our Silver Hair Lady Liberty Stacker are doing quite well flipping stuff on eBay. So be curious to see how that turned out. It happened a few hours ago. I missed it. There, Mr. Vegeta's here. Mr. Vegeta, how did that webinar go? I'm curious to see what the results of it. I wasn't able to attend. That was at a band practice and was kind of cold out, so I've got the sniffles, and I have a hole in my pants. That's not enough information. You need more details, but I'm not going to give it to you yet. You watched the video. I said, Alan, yes, I did get your email. I did check. Let me see here. I think I'm trying to remember which one that is. But I think I did see it, though. But I think I forgot to reply to you about it. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'll have to go back and check the email, but thank you. Yes, and see here. Keep stacking, otherwise you will hate. You didn't. Silver and gold move to where I spoke off in another video. Silver and gold move up next week. Will be strong markets to the upside. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, thanks, Heath. Multi-gun man, very nice out. I like it. This is the 1990 proof Silver Eagle. Appreciate it. Sometimes I like to pull out the coins from the old collection. Even have to curate, like Tricky Guy says. I've got a hole in my pants, and I curate that. So Mr. Vegeta said it went okay, 50-50. So I'll do an update video later on. Cool. All right. I'm curious to see what it says. I got a hole in my head. Yeah, some people think with my intelligence. Yes, it depends on if Brexit goes well or bad. Well, gold prices if Brexit happens in the United Kingdom. I think if they get out with a clean break, which really they should do, we might see prices go up because it's going to kind of rock the cart, so to speak. But in the long term, it'll be good because then the U.S. can just trade with Britain directly and be independent of the EU. Danny Lopez says, oh, brother, I thought that was how to add more kilos to your stack. I'll come back at a later time. There you go. Well, that's really hardcore stacking there for sure. All right. Oh, okay. That's right. Silver charts and price trend analysis. Alan, yeah. And how it compares to other commodities. I did see that. And there is definitely some, because silver is just as much a commodity as it is a precious or a hedge or money. And even to some extent gold too. They kind of follow the same things. But I did see that. Thank you, Alan. Yes. Okay. .com says, F a nasty smoker's voice, man. You sound like a gremlin. That's because I am a gremlin. Do you have anything against gremlins? Gremlins. Are you a racist against gremlins? Are you a social justice warrior out to attack the gremlin race? Are you mad? Are you insane? Are you a snowflake and easily offended by gremlins? Let me speak to your mom. All right, there you go. All right. This is informative. Thank you for sharing with us. Well, thank you, Multi-Gun Man. All right, very good. Nice. Coming from one gremlin to no one else who is a gremlin. I'm the only gremlin here. Bubba Tack says, do you know of any iPhone apps to a good silver and gold portfolio and chart? Well, there is some apps out there that show the pricing, but I don't know about, keeping track of your stack or anything like that. As a gold and silver portfolio, because I really haven't really looked into it a whole lot, but I'm sure there's some out there. But just be careful for security for sure. NG Coins Love is here. Hello, good morning from Morocco. Yes, indeed. Saints and Rams are in overtime. Whoever wins that game will go to the Super Bowl, right? If I'm not mistaken. All right. Press 1 if you've ever owned a Gremlin by AMC. If you've ever driven a Gremlin, that's right. What are your thoughts on mining shares? I think it's a good. I would look at those mining stocks kind of like any other stock out there of any solid company. And mining companies have just as much risk as any other company out there. That kind of play off the same type of situation. It just so happens to be in the mining for gold and silver. But as we saw with places like RMC, some of the stocks can go down. Some of the things, their solvency and how they do business, to me, it's no different than any other company, which is why I don't really participate. But yeah, all right. Kendall Kidd is here. Terry Rabideau's still here. All right. Juan Ortiz is a silver gremlin. What's the harm in that? Exactly. CCT is here. Hello, CCT. Good to see you. All right, Mr. Vegeta, on the interview with Precious Metals with SD Bullion, I remember there at Garasopa Shipwreck, we bought those 10-ounce bars, which are cool. Yes, I remember the 10-ounce bars. I got some 1-ounce rounds from them. But yes, indeed. Gordon McSweeney says, the color, always a color. If 1-ounce generic can be had for $15, I'll probably buy a little more silver. There you go. All right. Michael Witt on the 1990 proof Silver American Eagle says, beautiful. Well, thank you, Michael. I always like the look of silver in proof. I think no other metal shines in proof condition than silver. It's so reflective. It's amazing. Gold is beautiful in silver and in proof too. But anyways, all right. Moving forward here, Gordon says, mad props to Mr. Vegeta. Did you hear that, Mr. Vegeta? Are you still here, Mr. Vegeta? This guy's giving you mad props. Although I don't collect, I appreciate the deal alerts and the general education. Yes, Mr. Vegeta's great. He even has his own calendar. You guys check out. Like 25 from Terry Rabideau. You know what? I feel special. She gave me 2 E's in that like. Does it get any better than that? Yes. If she would have put 2 L's at the beginning of the word, it would be just slightly better. But I'll take anything I can get from Terry Rabideau. Doctor Who says, here's one for y'all. I'm watching a show on the Science Channel called What on Earth? Satellite photos show illegal gold mining in the Amazon. A further look shows that Colombian and Peruvian drug lords are responsible. They're reportedly earthling billions of dollars of gold each year. They're not only destroying the rainforest, but polluting it with mercury and toxic substances. First blood diamonds, now drug gold. The planet is bone. Yeah, I've seen some of that, heard about that. For sure, Doctor Who. Spectacular is here. Hello, Spectacular. Good to see you, my friend. Check out his channel. He's done an interview with a coin dealer. Really great video. And Coins A to Z is here. Very good. All right. All right. Here. All right. Terry Rabideau gave me a bunch of E's at the end, but nothing, no 2 L's. But goodness, thanks, Terry Rabideau. Look at all that. This deserves a slurp. And Slacker Stacker's here. All right. Slacker Stacker's the man. He had his live stream yesterday, and he also did the hosted the Metals Mafia chat. Sal, you probably don't sleep with all that coffee. Better to watch the price action. Yes, indeed, the van man. That's why I do it, because I watch the markets all the time. We're going to check him out here in just a moment again after I do the slurp for Barbara. And look at there. We got Klesh Guitars here, too. Klesh Guitars, guys. This guy is super talented. Not only is he a great guitar player, but he knows how to find gold. And he's got some great videos, prospecting and the like. So check him out when you get a chance. Klesh Guitars. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see here. Abby Bella Silverstack is here. All right. Thank you, Barbara. Okay. All right. Moving ahead here. Ronald Wells. Good video. I also like those Kennedys, too. Yes, me too. Kennedys are awesome. One of my favorite constitutionals to collect because you can get them in such great condition. Let's see here. Leroy Angle says, my local store has been having a hard time Little to no stock of the foundry, and nobody is selling. Yesterday, he had a dozen Engelhard 1-ounce bars and 20 15s ASEs. I was happy that he charged me Mercury dime price for a 1901 Barber dime. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes some of the Constitution was kind of hard to come by, depending on where you're at, how you do it. Oleg Demov says, "Thanks for the awesome interview, Sal, for SD Bullion. Thanks, SD Bullion, for time with us. Just got my first PO from SD Bullion. $10 face, 90% US silver coins. An SS Garasopa ship with promo. Very good. That promo just ended now. I forgot to do another video reminding folks, but that's great. Joey Shoes loves the channel. Happy Super Wolf Blood Moon eclipse tonight. All right, stack them high and watch them fly. There you go. I'll toast to that. Very good. All right, 3 thumbs down already. Dang, that sucks. I got to step up my game. Hello, Pork and Beans. I think you're new here. Good to see you. And Quicksilver, I think, is new here. How's it going? Good to see you guys. We got some people disliking, I guess, apparently, from what I understand. And yeah. Oh, man. All right, major error in pronunciation of 510. Oh, man, I must have done something. I don't know what I've mispronounced wrong, but I'm sorry for that. JTB SK2. Until we get rid of this fake paper silver like ETF and SLV, then the silver price will always be low and drive away interest. And, yeah, I wish we could really get a good handle on how much of that is going on. I know there is more paper out there than the actual metals to back them up, but nonetheless, for sure. All right. Steve Madario says, we'd love to pick up some of those coins produced by Sunshine Mint. Yeah, we made a video of Sunshine Mint. So they made a video about Sunshine Mint. Awesome products for sure. The Stacking Kid. He gave the 31st comment on this. How will they, this merger affect the gold industry? Good info says A Rebel. Well, thank you, good A Rebel. Okay, I mispronounced fascinating. You didn't do the Popeye on it. It's fascinating. That's right. A little Popeye thing. That's right. Popeye. That's not exactly how he laughs, but you get my drift here. Let's see here. Oh, where are we at? Okay, Gold Maple says, I want to watch Mr. Vegeta's webinar. I have watched some of his videos, and he has a lot of helpful suggestions regarding silver prices. He's helped many members of the silver community with helpful stacking and collecting hints. He's been a long-term member of the silver community, and his advice is generally good. He's a good man. Yes, he is. And that's the only reason why I'm doing this, because I trust Mr. Vegeta for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, 47, the enabler. That was a question to ask if you'd like to see that round or those designs made into a round instead of a coin, but very cool. All right, No Name. I can't wait another 25 years. So I'm good if it goes down. There we go. All right, me too. Let's see here. Did Terry Rabideau thumb down me 3 times? Silver Stanger's here. Hello, Silver Stanger. Good to see you. Philip Quinn, if they would quit rigging the prices then. Yep, I know. I hear you. All right. Bruce Leggett. I don't know. People used to think the earth was flat too. I'll keep stacking. There you go. This is bad news on silver. We're going to come to the good news here in just a moment here. Or the positive view. More fear, uncertainty, and doubt from Karis Ravenhill. Yes, that's right. No glove, no love when I was holding on this this coin. Why I handle my coins. The Silver Watcher. I love my coins, even if I don't have a glove on. Indeed. Fake prices, fake news, weather, says Mateo Di Fiore. There you go. Fake news, fake weather. Slacker Stacker, was great seeing you on my stream yesterday, my friend. Hey, I'm glad. I was honored to be on. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm sorry for keeping you on a little longer than you had intended, but it was fun. You're a great guy. You got a great channel, and we appreciate you. Bubba 2. Hello. Good to see you, Bubba 2. I think that's how you pronounce that. And the one and the only Stacking Nerd is here. Gonna hang out for a bit. All right, Stacking Nerd. Well, hey, I might put an invite out there if you want to come in, Stacking Nerd. It'd be cool. Let me know. Colonic Stacker, whose hair would be more disgusting to touch? Slayer frontman Tom Araya or Metallica guitarist Kirk Hammett? I'm gonna have to say Tom Araya. Doesn't look like he washes his hair as much. They both have the same sort of a round of curl to them. But indeed, all right. All right, I'm going to have a bite of this. All right. Cookie. JB Bush, silver is the money and everything else is effing crap. All right. In the end, what it boils down to for sure. Tessa Cunningham is here. Hello, Tessa. Blessings to you. Awesome. I have a weak stream. Oh, man, Donald. My prostate isn't swelled up that much yet. Give me some credit. I mean, I took a pee before Bamber outside and the wind was blowing in my face, but it still came out pretty good. I got to tell you. Junk Silver. Hey, Sal, how you doing? How much would you pay for medium condition Morgan dollar? Medium condition regular Morgan dollar, I'd give you maybe, I'd probably give you about 13 to 15, about $15 probably for a medium condition one. Yeah. Prostate. Never pee into the wind. It was kind of blowing to the side, and it turned a little bit. It's like, what's going to go on here? It all worked out in the end. Silver Surfer says, if the prices are low, then keep on stacking. I'm loving cheaper silver as I build up my stack. I've always got a feel for those who are looking to cash in on silver. Not such a great deal. Yeah, I hear you. Just keep cheap silvers. You get more of it. It's a way to go. And if I'm trying to get more gold this year, but if there's a chance I might be able to get a big kilo bar, I might do that. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Silver Lesson 13. That white tube sock was a PF69. Exactly. There's more white socks coming. Thank you, my friend. All right. What do you think about Trump going back to gold standard? Bubba, too, I don't know that I've heard him actually say that. I'd love to see if he actually did talk about that, but I think that would be great to do. But I've not found any confirmation that he actually is proposing as such. Silver Turtle 65 is here. Hello, Silver Turtle. Another slurp. Here's another slurp before the coffee gets too cold. Oh, that's tasty coffee. Metal Bum. I have the showcase of all of these silvers. Nice. Cool. All right. SS Gersopa is definitely my favorite because of the history of the shipwreck. Also love all the top 10 of the historic ones. Very cool. Nice. Thank you, Metal Bum. I tell you what, let's get a NK stacking there. Oh, going to buy a kilogram. Maybe I'm in the wrong job. Oh, maybe so. I tell you what, let's see if Stacking Nerd wants to pop in here or anybody else here. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get, I need help. I want to eat these Oreo cookies. I want to eat these Oreo cookies. So I need somebody to help me by reading some of these comments so I can pause and eat. So I'm going to talk with my mouth full. You know what I'm saying? I've got to find a way to be resourceful. I'm going to use you guys. Oh, man. CCT is slurping some tea for a change. If it wasn't so late there and he would wake up the wife, he might join us, which would be really cool. Or maybe he can wake up the wife and the wife can join us. He's slurping some tea, some Yorkshire, maybe some Yorkshire tea. All right, let's see here. Okay. Oh, I'm sick, can barely talk. I'm sorry, Stacking Nerd. I hope you feel better. Man, that sucks. If you feel like you're coughing a lot, eat dark chocolate. That's good for coughing. Oh my goodness gracious. I was gonna have somebody read this huge long comment for me. Dang it. Nobody's here yet. Here we go. I simply cannot believe how many have fallen for this silver scam. Around 2011, all those who were going to consumers and saying metals would not only continue to rise but go to the moon. It was just 2009. Armstrong Electronic Computer Models warned clients that Europe was beginning to collapse and capital would flee to dollars, causing strength and doubt. A rise in commodities would all take a huge hit of currencies weaken around the planet, causing commodities to be more expensive and demand falling in the price. The metals on the spot on the start of the commodity rare market are still in. Silver and gold have been demonetized and is rare. Used only in monetary system for demand, except for a few colorable coins. Investment man is only 5% silver and gold. Silver not bars. The Silver Institute has claimed deficits for years and have been incorrect as they are funded by miners and crap. and promote the concept of scarcity. In fact, for the past 10 years, adding production and the amount recycled, there have been huge surpluses as far as the Institute only takes samples of production, not only total production. Currently, there are 4 billion ounces of above ground supply and increasing. Most silver is mined by product mines looking for valuable, less valuable. The profits continue to mines looking for less valuable silver and the be greater. Silver now is getting hard to sell, and mines simply cannot stop mining without losing money. So this guy is definitely bearish, completely bearish. 70% of mines in industrial, manufacturing, retail, jewelry, at least, depending on low prices, products can be sold. When prices rise to a certain point, jewelry sales fall off the cliff, and other two sectors, with all these simple, cheaper metal, causes demand and silver to supply with the rise of prices. One metal is used for the actual form of aluminum, the other one conducts a current. Now, so another problem is because of the constant flows of new technology to use our products and going down. Solar panels 10 years straight. Its split of sales increased 40% this year. The total amount of the production has dropped by a third. Today, there's a worldwide glut of solar panels and expect them demand to fall even further. In the future, silver was actually starting to be demonetized under Kennedy as he announced that he was selling all the U.S. stockpile of silver, which just had no monetary value more, and good industry, jewelry, and minting coins. Johnson took a step further and started reducing all the amount in coins. Take all of the above, and the reason why silver is trading at the price it does, it simply has no significant upside due to the above. Good luck, stackers. You will not be getting rich, nor is it money or a store of value. Tell that to all those who bought 2011 and lost everything. I tell you. Let's see here. Jason says that should be an auctioneer. Let me slurp to get my little bit of a... There's a whistle within that slurp. Okay, here we go. Now, what's going on with this? There's a couple of things with this comment that's interesting. The Silver Institute, he thinks their numbers are fudged. And he thinks that he's right. The silver's mined as a byproduct of other metals, for sure. And it's abundant. I've even posted videos that there's a lot of silver out there. But with that being said, there's not so much silver out there that it doesn't mean it's not a precious metal and doesn't mean it's not rare to some extent. The reason why we're taking off the silver standard is because they realized that they couldn't, they could not, it was a demasonment of money. Silver was money. And it was used, and the value of it was worth more than what the value of the quarter or $half was in. If it was because it wasn't worth anything to them, and it was just going to be used for jewelry and industry and the like, then they would not have used it in 40% halves from 1965 to 1969 in circulation. So I agree with him that there's reasons why the price is the way it is, but I very much disagree with him about that it doesn't have value or a store of value. Because if it wasn't a store of value, then people like J.P. Morgan wouldn't have invested money into it or have some of it in storage. And also nations themselves, as Small Gold has pointed out, there are some nations that are collecting or accumulating silver, just like they're accumulating gold. Now they're obviously accumulating more gold than silver, but nonetheless. And the other thing to think about is every major mint around the world makes collector coins out of silver. Oh, there you go. All right. Yes, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm responding to him. But thank you for your comment, JJH. Appreciate it. I welcome all points of view for sure. Mike Whitaker, I suggest you buy your coins from a well-known, trusted dealer. Yep, that's right. DSB6, silver is trash. I'm selling my 600 ounces. I'm an idiot. I would rather have that paper. Cash is king. I think he's being facetious there. All right. And Armored Gaming says 6,000 years of history, never been to zero. Name me one currency that has lasted. Exactly right, Armored Gaming. And that's really sums it up. Fiat currencies have all died. Silver has stopped being used as money only really since the 60s and 70s, really. And that's really a short amount of time when you think about it. So I trust silver and gold for sure. Okay, let's see here. Moving ahead, Greg Oleg Demolves. This is a pretty cool article that reveals the power of silver. This is the video that I posted today on the other side of the argument. 10 reasons why it'll outshine gold. We got a little support from Food Stamp here. And hi, Steve says, I hate that I missed the live stream interview with SD Bullion. He's a new customer and bought a lot of nice bullion during the dip. Overall, I found them to be a fine business to deal with. I was lucky enough to grab a 2018 Tree of Life coin. It's very nice. Roaring Lion was sold out. So maybe this year it'll reissue so I can complete the verse. Well, I suggested, and many people agree with me in the chat, that they should do one with the Tree of Life and the Roaring Lion as a round, put them together. I think that would be awesome. They could do that. Full Push Metals is here. Keep pushing. Yes, indeed. All right. Good to see you, Alan. He likes the Rams coach, McVay. He went to my alma mater. Very cool. All right. And, let's see. Wolfman Sachs is here. Hello, Wolfman Sachs. Good to see you. Wolfie. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Danny Lopez. Silver already outshines gold with its beautiful reflectivity. That's right. On the most literal sense, that's exactly right. When the sleeping masses realize the true potential of silver as a monetary tool and wealth preserver, it'll be grand. There you go. Silver Wolverine says stack it high on the silver in 2019 video. 10 reasons why it will outshine gold. Thank you, sir. All right. Very good. Where are we at? AC says, a question, if I may. In the case of that coin case, will it react with the silver and make it tarnish degrade? It shouldn't. If there's a little bit of air that can get trapped in there, potentially the air could cause it to react, especially if it's got a little bit of a little sulfur in it. Breaking news, everybody. Silver Wolverine has stopped stacking silver. He's going to change his name to Clad Wolverine. And then we will all live in a Clad Wolverine because he's stacking Clad. All right, let's see here. All right, nobody took me up on my offer to come in here. All right. So I'm going to be all alone. I have to wreck my voice, my gremlin voice for you guys. Silver Fox, I stacked silver to prepare myself for werewolves. There you go. What about gremlin, Silver Fox? William Birkenroad says the medical industry uses silver extensively today. More solar panels built today, though efficiently has less silver per panel. The Manhattan Project in the 40s produced atomic bombs with millions of ounces of silver. Yes, it did. I actually posted a video about that. Oh, the stacking nerd. Hey, man. Wow. Thank you so much for that. 999 super chat. I appreciate it. I do hope you feel better, my friend. Sucks getting a cold this time of year. Definitely sucks. Seduced by Silver is here. Yes, Seduced by Silver has found me out that I'm just a night bot with artificial intelligence, and I have several different programming modules. One of which is to seduce her into saying the word sensual, and it worked on a international stacker stream earlier. It was fun. All right, very good. I know I like how to manipulate my subscribers with my artificial intelligence, which means that I'm pretty stupid because my intelligence is just artificial. You know what I mean? Slacker Stacker, the text is so small to read the comments. I'm getting old. Remember, I'm 80 like you. That's right. Oh, man. All right. Armored Gaming, next time I will take you in that offer. Well, hey, yeah, well, I'll put a link back in here for you guys. Let's see here. Here is the link. Here we go. And Mike Maloney coming in here? Let's see here. Maybe Seduced by Silver will swing in here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you never can know. Silver Turtle 65 could even come in on that link. That would be kind of neat. Anybody that could possibly come in and help me read some of these comments, because my artificial intelligence is artificial. Bedrock, says down in New Mexico. All right. Yes, thank you again, Stacking Nerd, for that. There's the link right there. William Birkenroad, silver's always been used in water reserves that keep the clean surface clean because silver's bacteriostatic or antibacterial. A solar water purifier fires from general ecology to savings and loans statewide in California, and silver's part of the beehive. Nice. Very cool, William. Dennis Charpentier says, so you can read. Watch the video, still waiting for the reasons. Waste of a video. Well, I put my comments in there too. I mean, and I read them at the bottom, and I explained why some of them I didn't see as reasons. you didn't watch the very end, but I did put my commentary in there as well. Yes, indeed. All right. Karis, I wrote a brief treatise on the question, do vampires fear silver, on my Steemit blog. No need to sign in. Read it if you dare. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. This is the Silver Stackers on Discord asked, do vampires fear silver? All right, let's see here. I've heard the term vampire squid is mentioned in a few YouTube financial commentary channels in the past, and I'm sure some of the community has too. I've never heard of that. For the newbies, it would naturally conjure up fearful imagery of a bloodthirsty monster sucking the life out of its victims, and I'm writing about the sea invertebrate. World economies, critics of our Keynesian economic system of this colorful term used by the Austrian economists, sound money advocates, and contrarian investors, the term synonymous with the cabal that is the banking establishment. It hates gold and silver as money since it limits their ability to leverage their ability to profit and therefore control entire economies at their will. However, the analogy had not escaped me as their apparent goal as to suck all the wealth from the masses. So if you Google the term vampire squid bank, a lot of it centers on Goldman Sachs, arguably one of the most evil companies in the world. Yes, very good. All right, well, I'll let you guys read the rest of that. Go to that link in the comments there. But yes, indeed. Thank you, Karis. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, werewolves are afraid of silver. That's right, Wolfie. Not you, though. You built up a natural defense. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Dixie Silver Miner was here. He's got to head back to work. Stay safe and stay warm. There you go. All right. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, somebody else. Silverman. Okay. Silver Kid's in here. Hello, Silver Kid.
Hey. How's it going? Can you hear me?
Oh, all right. Yeah, we can hear you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right. You want to read some of these comments for me so I can eat an Oreo cookie?
1 second.
All right.
Green technologies will be what drives up the price of silver. I believe solar panels is the future where we get away from burning coal for electric.
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you for that, for reading that, Silver Cat. And thank you, Silver Cat, for the comment. I do agree. And that's where a lot of the technology is going. And I think we're going to see more of it as the price goes down. It's becoming more economically viable. So I think that's great. And I think that's just it. The free market will make these green technologies work if you let capitalism work and technology take root. And that's what it's all about. Very good. All right. So very good. All right. So read this one here. Now I can get a good bite out of this because I didn't get a chance to take a good bite out of this cookie.
USGS 1998 to 2000 global mining supply reported stated mineable silver to be the first extinct metal. Global mining output is set to decline 2018 by 3 to 5%. World economy downturn will reduce copper and zinc mining, of which silver is a gainful byproduct. Of course, digital silver and paper silver are breeding like socialism in the young politicians.
All right, very good. Thank you. You have to see that. I'll have to see that report from USGS because I've not heard that. Well, that's probably a forecast report gave out in 98 to 2000. But they're saying the output will decline by 3 to 5%. And yeah, I mean, I've heard that a lot of the areas, the good areas to be able to get the, oh shoot, we can't see the comment. Oh, because I have his, okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Thank you, Wolfie. So yeah, I don't know. I have to see how that, we'll see what the reports say, if they're going down 3 to 5% in 2018. But from 2000 and 2017, global mining output has skyrocketed of silver. So, but yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, I'll read Barbara Carbone's. Great article, Sal. We discussed before the myriad of silver offers, and it's always great to hear it again. The attractiveness of silver against our skin surpasses gold and aids our vibration level, as do other PMs, which is why at times we feel so intensely attracted to a certain piece. Interesting. Why it feels so good to hold and look at. Yes, silver's uses are rising in the tech world, but has always been used in the holistic world. So if you find yourself not able to explain why you're totally attracted to a piece of silver, just feel you must have it. It could be because your soul's vibration is craving it. Nice. Thanks, and have a groovy day. I never thought about it that way. It's almost like crystals or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that could be. Well, thank you, Barbara. I would love to have her on to discuss that with her but until then, I'll just have to slurp some coffee in her honor.
It's so true. Whenever you see a piece of silver, you just like, give me the silver.
Yeah, it's really cool. It is neat. I do have pieces that I hold and fondle from time to time. I have a pocket piece. I had posted a video late last year, my favorite coin my favorite coin. And it's one I carry in my pocket every day. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I carry a American Silver Eagle in my pocket every single day.
Very good. The pitch that an ASE vibrate. I have this app. I had this app that could tell me the pitch. But I don't have to look that up and find it. I might do another video on that. I did post a video on that a long time ago, Wolfie, and it showed the frequency of a silver eagle. Yes, indeed. And then, but we had to ask Kenneth what the frequency is. We can never find out what the frequency of a silver eagle is without asking Kenneth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can fondle my pocket piece. That's right, Seduced. Exactly. All right. Okay, Tessa Cunningham, you want to read Tessa's comment?
1 second, let me go back to the Hangouts thing. Okay. Silver will always outshine gold. IMO.
In my opinion, honestly.
Yeah, I know. In my honest opinion, because I like silver better. White gold is okay, but I like the shininess of silver better. So it'll always outshine gold to me. Have a blessed day, Sal, and thank you.
Very good. And that's all the reason you need. It's a beautiful metal for sure. Yes, indeed. Exactly right. All right. Silver stacking kid, we got to press the letter X for the heck of it for Tricky Guy in the chat. Everybody's doing it. It's all what all the cool kids do. There you go.
We're in the cool kids club.
Yeah, we're in the cool kids club. All right. Coin collecting fun gave me some support. Thank you, my friend. Leverage him to come in here. And the stacking kid and I are going to analyze the precious metals markets just in a moment here.
Ooh, this should be fun.
Yeah. But let's get through a couple comments first. Carl Electrum, I really like the deal we received from SD Bullion. I enjoy free gifts, especially getting silver that I would not normally purchase. This would be my first quarter ounce of silver, my first silver recovered from the bottom of the ocean. Amen. There you go. Awesome.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Very cool. 925, you want to read his?
Sure. Silver's my favorite. If car sales are down, debts are up, buying of electronics is slow, incomes become stagnant, inflation rises, manipulation continues, etc. Not sure how the prices will do very well. Most countries are buying gold. All speculation. Thanks, Sal.
Yeah, very good. All right, good point. Yeah. We'll see how it turns out. But yeah, a lot of countries, most countries are buying gold, although some are actually accumulating a bit of silver too. And the channel to check out for those kind of reports would be Small Gold. He's keeping up with all the central banks buying of these metals for sure. Max says the advertisements are ruthless. All right. I don't know what the ads are. The way the ads show up, depending on your preferences or what you are interested in, is going to show a certain video. Some of mine show different things, so I don't know what we're showing on his end. Very good. All right.
Dim Sites, Millionaire Mentor.
Millionaire Mentor is what you get? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I watch a lot of stock-related videos.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Doctor Who says, wait until the drug lord gold I talked about on your last video hits mainstream markets. If something isn't done soon, say goodbye to the rainforest a lot sooner. Yeah, and I mean, they did crack down on the Republic metals and the NTR metals and all that stuff out of Peru. There was a lot of really bad illegal gold mining going on. There is some crackdowns going on now. Now, in South Africa, it's a different story. I don't know what they're doing there. I'm hoping they're making headways. to be able to have tighter controls and environmentally so that it doesn't cause too much issues. But a lot of this stuff is deep gold mining in South Africa. So, and there's really a lot of unsubstantiated reporting out there too that has a political agenda. So you have to be very careful with what you hear, especially with the media and how they like to pump up and use the environment as a political wedge, especially for those of us who accumulate gold and silver, to try to make us feel guilty for it. And I refuse to do that.
So, really quickly, Sal.
Yes.
Aussie Alchemist. He asks, Sal/Kid, can you please check Australian dollar prices as well compared to dollar? Cheers.
Oh yeah. We'll have to look that up here in a moment.
I'll copy it so we don't forget.
All right, very good. Okay, let's see. JB Bush, silver biz is the money and everything else is poopy. All right, very good. Okay, it's physical silver, is he saying? Very good. All right, the stacking nerd says obviously because I'll buy even more this year. There you go. Exactly. Andre G, I think the silver to gold ratio will go down in 2019, but not a lot. Yeah, I think it might too, but I don't think it'll move too much. Adrian says, so how does this article establish that silver will outshine gold in 2019? Sounds like the same stuff I've heard for 15 years without silver outshining gold once, not a single time. Anyway, the video is entertaining, was a refresher, but it doesn't establish a good argument. Yeah, and I sort of mentioned that at the end, that a lot of these arguments didn't really tell us how it's going to outshine gold. It just gives you the argument why silver is important, but it doesn't really tell us why. I think I think there was maybe 2 or 3 points in there that did, but I did mention that at the end, that some of them really didn't really tell us exactly why. But there were some others that did. But thank you, Adrian. You're not going to click the link of the video. We can all get a laugh. Yeah, I don't think. Okay, build the wall, Pelosi. Yeah, so that's kind of unrelated, but yeah, there's some of these things have music in them that could be copyright strike, because I don't want to do that. Ex-Bronco fan, another excellent video. I see the price making big jumps this year. Zero Hedge had an article about shortage today. We'll leave you the link here. Well, the best to email me those links, because I'll forget that this would be buried down in the comments. And sometimes it's hard to keep up with even by email, but nonetheless. All right. Jared W3, the real life Dracula Vlad Topez was the son of the dragon Vlad II, who was called Dracul, Romanian for dragon. Vlad II, along with Matthias Corvinus, were the first members of the Order of the Dragon, formed by Sigmund, king of Hungary. There are silvered hammered coins from that time, 15th century, but Dracula never made silver coins when he was in power. All right. Very true. All right. Thanks for the history lesson there. All right. Should I invest in gold some more? Says Dark Luke 2005. That's what I'm doing. I'm investing more gold this year, or have been trying to put more money into gold than silver.
Can I answer this question? I know him.
Okay.
So it all depends, man. If you're looking for a very long term stable, super stable, mainly for wealth storage, I would go with gold. But if you're looking as also a very long term, but you expect it to gain you money, then probably silver.
How well do you know Dark Luke 2005? I went to school with him.
I went to school with him.
Hey, we go to the same school? No way.
Yeah. Wow.
Who do you have for third period? She's a cool
this-
teacher. She's a pretty cool teacher.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't go to school.
Well, believe it or not, she's actually became a guy now. So.
Are you serious?
No, just.
Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. You never know these days, I tell you. Oh my goodness. All right. Paul Dyke says, if it ever becomes cool to stack silver to go to $50 overnight, yeah, it would be cool if it did that in some ways. Silver to the moon because it's a menstrual metal. All right, okay. We'll leave that one alone. Media Man probably would be more convincing if the first few years of the 21st century didn't have produced so much silver. Yeah, that's true. There was a lot of silver produced for sure. But again, I'm just giving two different sides. Doesn't necessarily mean I agree with all of the aspects of either of these two articles I posted yesterday and today. Sounded out. Yes, Austin. Heath. I hope silver goes to 10 so I can back the truck up and buy it by the kilo. Amen. There you go. A lot of this.
That'd be nice. Buy 10 ounces for $100.
Yes. You want to read ex-Bronco fans?
Sure. The reason why I think silver will outperform gold is because silver is more affordable than gold, about 83.25 times cheaper than gold. Basement bargain prices. Buying silver is like buying a winning lottery ticket.
All right, there you go. It is definitely more attainable for the common folk out there, for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Silver Honda. I'm Silver Honda, and I drive a blue Honda. Love my silver. He's the one that sent me this article, and I told him about that in the video. I mentioned that he drives a blue Honda, so everybody knew that. Is Eric here? Eric. Yeah, Eric's here. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Very good. All right, let's get the link out one more time. Just for...
Here, I'll be right back.
All right. There's the link. There's the link, and we are running through here. Armored Gaming, very cool. Funding some Mercury Dimes your way. Hey, thank you, my friend. I get a couple Mercury Dimes for that. Thanks, Armored Gaming. I appreciate that. All right, very nice. Okay, very cool. Thank you so much, sir. And let's see here. Moving ahead here. Part-time preppers. A soft and beautiful sound of silver banging together will replace ambient by 2020. There you go. Yes, indeed. It sure will. That is a soothing sound, that's for sure. I like...
Mr. Salivate, it is currently my dinner time.
Oh, man. Okay. Do you want to real quick, before you go, Mom and Dad will understand just real quickly here. Let's take a look at these markets here. Gold is up $1.10. So it's creeping up. All the metals are moving up a little bit. Stacking Kid, give us your thoughts. What would Ted Cruz think?
Ted Cruz would think abolish the IRS. Anyway,
Me too. Yeah, I agree. All right. Have a good dinner. Have fun at dinner tonight. Thank you so much for popping in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'll probably be back later.
Okay. See ya.
See ya. Bye.
All right. Very good. All right. So there we go. All the metals are up. Palladium's up $5. Look at that. Just edging just a little bit above gold, folks. All right. Tricky, was it, Sal? Let's see. Yeah, it was tricky. All right. Dark Luke doesn't have to go to dinner. That's right. His third grade teacher did not change orientation. All right. Let's see. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? So there's the metals. Silver's up 1 cent. Platinum is up $1. Yeah. I think platinum's a bargain right now. That's just my opinion. Let's see here. Okay. Where are we? Let's see here. What are we doing here? I'm trying to see, looking at these prices. Okay, so that's where that is. Let's go back to the comments here. Silver used for antibiotics, spot price should be higher than gold. All right, spot price should be higher than gold. Well, yeah, but that would never really happen. I don't think we'll ever see that go higher. Hey, we got Christopher here. Hello, Christopher. New person here. Can you hear me, Christopher?
Yeah.
We'll wait for Christopher to get involved here.
Yes.
Chateau Bullion, not sure that I agree with the author's opinion as far as silver outshine gold. He himself will, to the end, says either metal will do. As far as the ratio between silver and gold, I think it will remain the same. 1 to somewhere in the 80s. I tend to agree. I think we may see a little bit of movement and tightening possibly, but not a whole lot. Christopher, if you're here, you're live.
I know.
We can hear the activity there. Christopher?
I'm trying to get him.
Okay, we're going to mute him. He may not want us to hear that. So we will come back to Christopher. Let's see. My view of silver can be swayed. 40 years experience outweighs any article. Yes, indeed. That's right. The history is really the thing you got to think about with silver. That's for sure. It's not going to make you any money. It's not going to make you rich. It's just going to preserve what wealth you have in the long run. And in the interim, you may feel like you're losing, but you got to hold it for a long time. Quentin Langston says, silver is just trying to sit at the cool kid table. That's right. We talked about the cool kids table earlier. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Mark L says, Sal, I have to say this video was beneath your usual standards, especially considering its length. The title of the article here is totally misleading. It was mainly just a long and rather boring history of silver and uses for people who don't know much about it. Newcomers to your channel may have enjoyed it, but for many of us who have been with you for a while, this is a waste of time. The article offered no worthwhile mention as to why silver will rise in 2019. The disclosures at the end were just plain silly, as if the author said anything that could possibly have affected silver market prices. Did you perhaps decide to do a video on the article without bothering to read it first? I expect better from you. Well, Mark, actually, I did read it, and I actually did address some of that at the end during the article when it talked about, because there was one or two reasons that you can make some argument as to why it would, but the rest really weren't. But I think the position of the author of this article is because of its versatility and its history. And now gold has history too, but gold doesn't have the versatility. So I think that is the overall reaching argument there. And as is always the case, sometimes, especially when you're talking about metals, especially silver and gold, there's going to be some things that you're going to reach a different audience than I would have reached, because I did talk about many of those subjects before when it had a much smaller audience. So, but I appreciate your viewpoint. But I did look at that, and it was sent to me by a good guy who knows the kind of things and has read it himself. So it's very good. But thank you. All Star Gold says check. All Star Gold, they're a good company to check. No, you're not going to check out All Star Gold. All Star Gold. He's spamming my channel.
Does my mic work?
Christopher, you're here. All right.
Yay, my mic works now.
All right. How you doing?
Good. Oh, just before I am Dark Luke 2005 on YouTube.
You're what? I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You're Dark Duke 2005. Dark Luke. Very good. Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. You want to read a comment for us?
Sure.
All right. Let me get you. There we go. All right. Go for it.
How do I annually divide my precious metals allocation? Is 3/4 funds go to gold, 1/4 funds go to silver. I only buy gold in 1 ounce coins for the lowest premium / close to spot, and I buy silver like I buy lotto tickets just in case one day I get lucky.
There you go. All right. Yeah. And that's kind of where I'm at too. I'm going to try to focus more on gold. Very good. Thanks, Prospector James Marshall. And the Valcambi offer. Lawyer up for $100. Yeah, there you go. For the Valcambi, the buying RMC. As we get close to the top now, let's see where we're at with the comment side here. Mr. Monkey Swag is here. Mr. Monkey Swag, you want to come in? Comment screen's out of focus for Slacker Stacker. Can you guys see the comment screen? Let's see. I'll just pop it in one more time here.
There, it's working now.
All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Wild Turkey 38 says, silver will continue to be number one in my house, but I do plan on adding a few 10-ounce gold coins along the way. I've always loved nuggets, but at this price, I'm sticking with U.S. coin. Thanks, Sir Sal. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go Chiefs. All right, very good. All right. Yeah, it's good. I think it's good to diversify for sure. Yes, indeed. And all right. And Chris Christopherson says a great video. So he's a little different than Mike L as far as his comment. Yeah, and I think overall people get it. What I was saying with that, and I think with the author of that article was talking about some of his arguments were the diversity of silver, and really for the common man, it has been used as money much more frequently than gold for those long years. But anyways, Donna, New Mexico can't hear. Still fuzzy screen. That's kind of weird. Oh, we're
Let
almost
me
done reading
check
these.
if this screen's unfocused.
Yeah.
No, the screen shouldn't be unfocused.
Yeah. Can you read the screen? Coins A to Z
Yes,
says that some good points made in the article, and he's still buying lots of silver. Very good.
Good.
But he says that it makes for one of the worst arguments for silver to outshine gold or even shine in 2019. There are some good arguments to be made, but not these made in the article. Yeah, okay, so he's talking about this other. Yeah, and I know, and I can see how some people will make that some of that disconnect. But again, these are viewpoints, different viewpoints, and I wanted to show both sides. And people disagree with both of them. Anyway, Stacking NYC is here. Hello, Stacking NYC. All right. All right. Is the screen fuzzy for you, Luke?
No, it's not.
Okay. You want to read Jason Schroeder's comment for the 1990 Silver Eagle? Go ahead.
I got 2 of each year, actually. I sold the 93s and stopped collecting in 04. Haven't checked prices recently. What are they going for? All my proofs are in the box with paperwork. Just wondering. Thanks. I'm too lazy to look them up.
Yeah. Well, Jason, somebody actually did post a video, and they saw this one on eBay for a pretty good deal for $42, but they range in prices. It just depends on what's out there. You know, and some of these eagles they can sell for $50. Some of them can sell for $37. Just depends. Slacker Stacker's with us. Hello, Slacker Stacker.
Hey, Sal. And yeah, the screen was fuzzy for a bit. Media Man told me to do the little gear and choose a high resolution. That did help.
Okay, cool.
Others in the side chat are having the same issue.
The gears. I see a gear within Hangouts here, but it doesn't let me change anything here.
Well, it's on the YouTube side. There's a little gear at the bottom, where you can mute and everything. It's on the right-hand side where you can choose like full screen and such as a little gear, and you click it and it'll say quality. If you click on quality, it gives you a range of resolutions that you can choose, and I chose the 720p, and it seemed to help.
Good, yeah, because that's the resolution we're broadcasting at 720p. Try 144p. Let's see what happens with that. No, I'm kidding. Chuck and Plata, let the sun shine in. Sunshine, silver rounds. I like them. There you go, Chuck and Plata. Makes me want to slurp. All right, let's see here. CCT, who wants to read CCT's comment here? Slacker Stacker, do you want to read it since it's clear for you?
Well, let me see. It's still really small for me.
All right.
Interesting article, but I didn't personally see any justification in it showing that silver will outshine gold this year. A more appropriate point he could have made is that silver is more affordable and a larger percentage of the population than gold is. Sorry, to a larger percent of the population.
Yeah, I mean, it did seem, I think there was a couple of points in there that could have possibly made that argument, but again, it was a long video. I did check it out basically because it was sent to me by Silver Honda, and but I think the overall reaching, if you take those points in together, its versatility, it's more versatile than gold in that regard, and so there's potential, depending if the cards are right, that there could be more demand for silver than gold, which means it could possibly make the price go up. But that's taking into consideration different aspects of that article for sure. But let's see here. Okay. Kendall Kid says, read my comments. We're looking for his comment here. I don't see his comment here yet. Value Hunter says, it's magic, just magic. Health Babe, how Sal? Hey, Sal, thanks for the interview with SD. Hope everyone can take advantage of the promotion before its deadline, which was actually happened at 6. Ratio gold silver 35 to 1. It's actually 80 some odd to 1, Bob. Let's see if perhaps his went to the spam folder. Oh, man. Nope. Keith's highs went into the spam folder. He says it's going to go down in 2019. Sorry. And he's always bearish on silver. He's been saying that for a while, so we'll see. All right, very good. Chris Jones got his first platinum and palladium this week. Very good, Chris Jones. So we've wrapped up all the comments here. Let me see one more time. And so now let's look at the markets one more time. And we're going to get analysis from the markets from Silver Fox. What do you think, Silver Fox?
Oh, it's let's see what you got on the screen here.
Yeah, Asia.
Silver's going down, right?
Silver's now broken even, according to this. There's no change. Yeah.
And looks like gold's going up.
Yeah.
So depends on how you want it to be, is how you feel about it.
There you go.
The silver to keep going down so I can keep buying it cheap.
Yep. And palladium is up a little bit. Yep. Exactly.
Crazy. Platinum and rhodium. I don't see humanium on there.
Yeah, no humanium, man.
They gotta start adding that.
They are just, man, I tell you what.
That's my next big investment right there.
Yeah, mine too, exactly. Get me some humanium. I'm gonna get some and make some guns out of it. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was holding up getting on here. I was moving some guns around between safes, and I was thinking, man, I need to melt all these things down and get some humanium and stock that stuff away so I can make some money.
Yeah, there you go. Sal won't read my comments anymore. I just read Terry's Rabidoo's comment about her saying that I won't read her comments anymore. I'll read them. You keep typing in all caps, I'll read them. No, I'm kidding. All right. Let's see here. And let's see here. I heard spam is up with the chicken liver. Okay. All right. Very good.
Christopher, you're on this?
What's that?
I see that my friend Christopher's on here.
Yeah, he's here. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, kid, how was dinner?
Guess what? I was like so stuffed from lunch today. I just kind of sat there and drinking some milk.
Milk does a body good. That was a quick. I was gonna say that was a quick dinner. If you, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my question is, what was for dinner?
Yeah, what is for dinner?
Oh, it was like couscous and some other stuff.
What was it?
Couscous and some other stuff.
Okay, I'm not fancy enough to know what couscous is.
Me either.
So what is that?
It's like a grain.
Like a grain. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, we feed that to the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically horses. I mean, on the inside.
Nice.
So guys, guess what?
What?
I have a giveaway going on my channel.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, giving away like a peace dollar, a standing liberty, some silver dimes, and some more nickels, a V nickel.
Nice.
Cool.
Very
Just
nice.
make sure you have your parents' permission before doing giveaways.
Yeah, I'm about to get a PO box and everything.
Yeah. I run that, and also check out YouTube's terms of service.
Yeah,
they're very picky about that.
They can shut down your channel, or they can keep you from streaming. Silver Baggins got a strike for doing a giveaway for not having every single rule down, and he's banned from streaming for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yep, he's about to be freed.
Yes.
Yep. That's right. Very good. So what else is happening with everybody here today?
I was on Southside Stacker stream earlier.
Yeah, how was that? I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have been involved because I have very strong views on minimum wage. I don't think there should be a minimum wage.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Well, at least for small businesses.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. A lot of arguments going back and forth. What'd you say, Christopher?
I'm back.
Oh, you're back?
After the long time of transferring my computer upstairs so that there wasn't all the background noise.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch all of it. I watched just a little bit of it. Where do they come to as a conclusion? Are they going to get rid of it or not?
There was no real conclusion. It was just discourse.
I'm gonna comment for the kid. Sorry if that offends you. I don't know your full. You're stacking kid. Metalbron's asking, was that a platinum pamp bar that you had up there?
Yes,
Oh yeah, that little
5 gram.
Yeah,
that's
5 gram.
Nice.
Very
nice.
Yeah.
Got it for
I'm pretty
just
sure
a
you
little
have
bit over spot.
I'm pretty sure you have a platinum coin too, right?
I have a.
That's a little serial number too on that.
Oh, the serial number? Yeah, the serial number matches 780.
I can try to. Wait, I can try to get something cool to show you everything.
Terry
All right,
says
kid,
outside was talking bad about me. That's funny.
So, kid, how do you get your budget to buy your stuff? I know, okay, go ahead.
I run a small business,
Okay, I can turn on my camera.
and
Okay,
I
what's
sell
your small
produce.
business?
I sell produce at a farmer's market. On good
Oh,
days,
cool.
I can make $20 an hour.
Nice. That is awesome.
But right now during the winter, I'm not really buying that much because it's not really growing much.
Do you have anybody working for you, and do you pay them minimum wage?
Well, sometimes I have a couple kids working for me, and I just pay them based on what they sell, and I give them 50% of what they sell.
Ah, okay. So Southside, I'll talk next about child labor, right?
It's technically not child labor because I'm not an actual corporation, and I'm not technically employing them.
Right.
It could be considered a chore.
Yeah.
So are you sending them a 1099 at the end of the year?
As if. I don't got no time for that. No.
You only do that if they earn a certain amount, right?
Yeah.
Over 600 or something like that.
Yeah. But Christopher, are you okay?
Yes, my computer was having seizure.
I think you are.
We've all had those, right? I was getting this.
Oh yeah, I sold that one to
Yeah.
him.
Looks like a German type coin. Or
Yeah,
something.
German Empire.
Yeah, it's a 10 whatever 10 Finnick.
1873, correct.
Okay, 10 Fenning. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a 10 Fenning of a different German one, the one that came after that one.
Yeah, I have I could bring in all my foreigns I have them in I have them in a different room. But I have a couple Finnigs from way back when.
Nice.
Christopher, he's pulling his silver. He's pulling all of his coins
I
off
have all
of
my
his
coins
shelf of
literally
wealth.
right over there.
Shelf of wealth. Very good.
I just made that up, to be honest.
Nice.
Yeah. Christopher, you're good. Oh, yeah, he just found that on the floor next to a bathroom.
Wow.
At my school. Now, the best part, I searched through like 20 hours worth of nickels with my friend,
Me.
the stacking kid, just to find the silver nickel, and then I found one while going to the bathroom at school.
Nice.
I have a 10 penny from a different German one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the more modern.
Oh yeah, that's the Nazis.
That's the ones where I'm censoring the bottom from demonetization.
Kind of hard to hear you, Christopher.
What?
It's kind of hard to hear you.
Yeah, I need to put my face on that. Okay.
Here, Christopher, talk a little bit louder.
There we go. Now my mic's working better.
Oh, so
Yeah,
Mr. Salivate and everybody else,
Yeah.
take a look at this.
Yep.
19,
Seat of Liberty. Nice.
yeah, I picked this one up for under spot at my coin show yesterday.
Wow. It's got a hole in it. That's cool, though. That's a neat piece of history.
Yeah. It's actually in pretty decent condition on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it out of his junk bin.
That's cool. That's a nice piece.
Take it any day of the week.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Hello, the Farkas. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. And we're just here hanging out for a little bit here.
So, back to the silver markets. Sorry I had to hop out right then.
That's okay. Yeah.
So my opinion on the silver markets is that silver will probably stay in this area for the next couple of years, but definitely within the next 20 years, I could easily see silver going up by a minimum of
Hey,
3 times.
that's what justify it was that my mic slowly unplugs itself.
Okay.
Yeah, my mic literally unplugs itself.
Right.
But that was an awesome advice. Thank you.
Yeah. That's. You think silver's going to stay pretty flat? It's Silver Fox is here with us. Wolfman Sachs. That's Silver Fox here. He wanted to know who had the wolf icon or the fox.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Alrighty. Bud Swat is here. Yeah, that sounds better, Christopher. Very good. And Slacker Stacker still here.
I got myself some scotch tape and put it. Nothing cannot be fixed with the power of scotch tape.
Good. All right. Very good.
Hey, Sal.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me ask you a question. You may have discussed it, or maybe just really common knowledge, but I've kind of been wondering. So I know, like, let's say I accrue a good bit of wealth in the bank, and I pass away, and I leave it to my kids. They're going to be paying a lot of taxes on that. How does it work with precious metals and things like that?
Well, if they don't, if you hold it, you own it. But if they don't know you hold it, they won't know you own it, which means that it can just be passed. In other words, and probably what you would should do, especially if you have a whole bunch of it, is I would just find a way to store it somewhere else and where it can't be tracked or whatever. If you have kids or whatever, as long as they know that once you pass, they just go over to your house and with a couple of boxes and just moving books or moving items. When they don't see it, they don't need to know about it. Same thing with a expensive TV or anything really. To me, it should not be touched at all by taxation.
Is it legally supposed to be?
I think if you gift something over a certain amount of money, I don't know if it's $10,000 or what have you.
I think it's like 5,000.
5,000. Then I would probably just have it moved over. You can write out a will, certainly, and I think obviously that you would do that, but I don't know how that would be taxed. But if you could take that and move it below those increments at a certain amount of time or whatever, you could probably do that without incurring anything. But I mean, how are they going to find out? How are they going to know?
Yeah. I would hope they wouldn't. Except I was just curious. Right. I haven't seen anybody do a video on that or talk about it. And I don't know if nobody's just I missed it.
I don't know enough about the law as far as how that's concerned or whatever. But in my opinion, once you own something and you've got it in your possession, you've already paid whatever taxes. I mean, especially if it's. I mean, obviously, some states don't charge sales tax on precious metals above a certain amount or even below a certain amount. But anything that you have and you pass down, I guess if there's inheritance tax with money that's in a bank, it's a different situation. But with any item that you've already paid for, the taxes have already been paid for that.
Okay, I got the answer to what it is. It is that if it's registered as a gift, there's no taxes. But if you have it as your inheritance, there's 28% tax on it.
Okay, right. As an inheritance.
Oh my gosh, 28% tax?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
But wait,
if
it's an item, why would there be a tax on it?
The IRS classifies precious metals as collectibles, and thus they may potentially be taxed at the maximum collectible capital gains rate of 28%.
That's stupid. Like,
right.
20%.
I need to put it in my safe in wrapping paper like it's a gift. That way they just know when they find it, there's a gift.
MudSWAT says that there's capital gains can be applied at above 26% profit. Yeah, we'll just have an apparition like Andy Dufresne did. Do clever. As High Steve says. But I mean, I think if you gift it, if it's gifted, and if it's below that certain amount, and if it's gifted, then that's a different story. But how that could happen if you were to pass away unexpectedly, I don't know.
Yeah, I know Big Stack McGee. He did a video and he was talking about how he leaves instructions for his family of one, where everything's at, and I think two, how to handle it.
Right.
As far as what there is there, what they could do with it if they had to get rid of it, and I thought that was a pretty neat idea. Yeah,
that's a good idea. That's for sure. And and in that instructions, I can think if he says that this is yours, I'm gifting this to you, then it's kind of in writing that it's a gift.
My will is currently written in Gaelic.
Very good. And I kind of agree with Eric. Eric says here inside, don't put it in the will. Just physically and discreetly hand it over to your loved one. Yeah, that's right. That's kind of where I was getting at. I think that, just discreetly pass it along. And like how Big Stack McGee has left instructions, I think that's one way to do it. It's a good, solid way to do it.
Yeah, that's probably the way I would do it, because I'm not paying if somebody passed it on to me, I wouldn't, that's an extreme tax to pay on that.
Yeah.
It's too
I
much.
mean, and I think that some of there's talk about getting rid of the inheritance tax, but I don't know where that stands. The
And
inheritance.
some people call it the death tax, right?
Yeah, the death tax. That's right.
It'd probably shut the government down
I just
again.
gotta do one thing.
I mean, it's extremely immoral. You want to talk about?
Hey, guys,
immoral.
I gotta go. I'm just gonna show you one thing before I go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so here it is. It's this.
V nickel, 1913 V nickel. Nice. No,
1911, actually.
know. I'm
Oh
just
yeah, I
Yeah.
sold that to you. I sold that to
Yeah,
you.
you sold 2 to me. I like it.
And he sold it to him while they were in 3rd grade class. They said he
Nah,
had money underneath the desk. They said
No, that was once I invited him home from 3rd period.
God.
Yeah.
Kendall
Stop
Kid thinks
trying
I'm
to-
a zombie for some reason.
I can't
Just a
wait
little.
for I can't wait for the one guy who's on the FBI just watching this, just going, "Oh my gosh, what is wrong with this?"
You have an IRS agent in here, but somebody who works for the IRS. She could answer us, but I don't think she stepped out for a moment. Barbara Carbone, she must have split.
Hey guys, I gotta go. Bye.
See you,
See you,
Christopher.
man.
Might
See
join
you,
off later. Might
Christopher.
join on later, guys.
Bye.
So, oh yeah, what do you want to talk about now?
Let's see here. Well, listen, before we get off of that, Alan says you can gift $10,000 tax free to your kids each year, not 5,000. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a 10,000 level. Terry Rapidu wants to know the best way to smuggle gold. Well,
I can tell you.
yeah.
So here's how you do it. You have you guys ever seen International Stacker whenever he gets all those junk silver in those rolls? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you smuggle that the way you smuggle cigarettes into
Well, you smuggle cigarettes, you cut out on us for a minute.
the way you smuggle cigarettes into a prison.
He's talking about your prison pocket.
I'm right. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
No, but actually, the way you bring it in is through jewelry. That's the easiest way.
Right. Okay.
Because that doesn't count as technically, like
Right.
legally.
Right. Yeah. Well, anyways. Yeah. Crazy. All right. All right. Barbara Carbone is up to $15,000 for 2000. Okay. So you can gift up to $15,000 for 2018. So I guess that's new. So they did raise it up a little bit. Very good. Okay.
Hey, do you think Barbara can help me with my taxes this year?
Barbara Carbone, I don't know if what her level of specialty is within the RS, but obviously she knows a lot. But possibly, yeah.
Or just give me a pass for the year. That'd be
There you
great.
go.
Quick question: does anybody in the chat speak Arabic? Because I found this Arabic like ancient coin on the floor of my coin show yesterday.
Almost everybody in the chat should speak Arabic. So
Yeah.
no, kidding, no. I don't know. Well, International Stacker does. So you can,
Well, he speaks. He just speaks a little bit. He was actually on my live stream yesterday when I was talking
cool.
about this coin. Giving me some suggestions on how to identify it, but I still can't.
You're cutting out on us again. Sorry.
Let me make sure this is fully plugged in.
Let's see the coin.
Yeah. Oh, oops! I almost dropped it.
It looks can you pull it down just a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I keep dropping it.
Media Man can read Arabic numbers. So if there's numbers on there, he'll be able to read those.
So I wrote them down on a paper from what I could see, so it might be a bit easier to see.
You can take a picture of it and send an email it to Eric, and he has a friend that's from Jordan. He could translate it for you. That's nice. All right, Silver Turtle, have a good night. Appreciate you coming on. All right.
So, quick question for everybody in the both in the chat and on the panel: who here has a pocket piece? We were talking about this earlier. Mine's an American Eagle.
Yep, mine's an American Silver Eagle.
Oh, it's about a pocket piece because you cut out there for a second.
Yeah, I think you meant a pocket coin. Yeah, which a pocket piece you carry.
No, I have a keychain that's 999 silver made by M. Sagan.
Yeah.
And I don't carry a pocket piece. So
Ew! How dare you?
I know. I have to carry 2 cell phones, so my pockets are pretty full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah, I remember when you posted a video with that. That is really cool.
that's it. And on the back side, he did put SS for Slacker Stacker.
Yeah, that's nice. That thing's seen somewhere, that's for sure. That's pretty cool.
It's a monkey.
Yeah, that's M. Sagan's logo is a angry monkey.
Yeah.
So Sal, I heard you talking about your band practice. What instrument do you play?
Well, in this little get together, I'm playing guitar. Yeah. And a little bit of vocals, but not a whole lot. But yeah, it's just this iteration of the band. But yeah, the other band I play bass in.
Oh, I play the actual. I play the bass, but not the bass guitar.
Oh, you play the stand-up bass.
Yeah, I also play the piano.
Oh, cool. Very cool. All right. Hey, Tippy Two Stacks is here, and he gave a super chat, $20 Canadian. Thank you, Tippy Two Stacks. Very cool. Very nice of you. See, I'm going to put the link out one more time so in case anybody else wants to pop in real quick. We'll go on for a little bit longer here. And
we need to get this active. We need a hot topic.
Hot topic. Yeah. Let's see here. What kind of hot topic can we discuss?
Hey, who do you think will give in first for the government shutdown?
What's that?
Who do you think will give in first for the government shutdown?
Oh, man, I don't know. I think that probably, I think there's, as much as I like Trump, I think he may give in first if the Republicans come together and say, we're going to do this partial pay people. I think there'll be a partial reopening, and he may give into that.
I hope he does. To that, I'm okay.
Well, I think they
Partial.
should pay. I think they should pay the employees who are actually working during the shutdown that aren't getting paid because they don't have a chance to get second jobs or get unemployment. But I think
I vote on it. Continue.
Well, I was just going to say that for those people, I feel for all the people who are affected by it. But I mean, I would hope that people that are in what is considered non-essential, that they would understand that these things do come up from time to time, these shutdowns, and have a savings to protect themselves for this very type of event. Now, this is the longest shutdown ever, but I do hope that it gets worked out. Trump has posted or made a suggestion for how to come to an agreement on this, but it sounds like the Democrats rejected it before he even gave the speech, which is crazy.
Yeah. So, really quickly, I think we should cut out the non-essential classes, such as the politicians. Maybe that'll really help them going.
Well, and I think Congress, they shouldn't get paid either.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Until this whole thing is resolved. Because that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
It's not like they don't have anything in savings.
Yeah. And
I think Trump could have waited one more day for Pelosi's keeping her plane back. Just let her take her trip and then ground it.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Should have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have done that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. But it's crazy. I mean, there was a time when Trump actually made an offer to give amnesty to all the DACA folk, and in exchange for the wall. I think they rejected that too. He could make that offer again, but he hasn't, nor should he bend if they're not going to build the wall. And the thing is here's the thing that's interesting about this with this wall thing. The Democrats and the media are saying there's no crisis, there's no problems there. And that's out of one side of their mouth. And the other side of their mouth, they say the wall's not going to work because they're just tunneling under the wall. And they're showing clips of showing that people, they're building tunnels under the wall. Well, if there's no crisis and there's no problem at the border, then why are there tunnels? It's like it makes no sense. They know the wall works. In fact, many of them voted for the wall back in 2006. $50 billion went for funding for the wall. They only built a couple 100 miles of it. Much of that wall probably wasn't as strong as it should have been. And but walls do work, and they really should do that. They really should in my opinion, they should just move on. But the thing is, it'll be a political win for Trump, and they don't want that. They don't want him to mark that on his they don't want that. They don't want that on his tick of things that he's done. Armored Gaming, he says, yeah, the wall is like a front door to a house. That's right. Anybody that has a house, you know, and especially for those of us who have precious metals, we lock up our precious metals, and it's not because we want to protect our. That's why we lock the doors, for protect ourselves and our family, and it's the same thing. A good point, Armored Gaming.
Now, Sal, hey Sal, did you see where they jumped the walls at Pelosi's house?
Oh yes, I did see a part of that video. Yeah, it's great.
And then the lady being dragged off of the end saying she was being deported from Pelosi's residence.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Dark Luke, that's so Dark Luke is just, I don't lock mine up because you don't have thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of silver.
Right. Yeah. Mr. Monkey Swag, besides wall, we should get rid of incentives for the aliens to come here. Yes. I mean, there's a lot of different things about incentives and the like, that, and a lot of different comprehensive reform. And I do agree with that. But anyways, yeah, so back to coins. How many of you guys are interested in the Apollo coins coming up? Of course, that's another controversial subject because we're going to get flat earthers, you know, and people that don't think we landed on the moon too. But hey, you never
a bit too much money.
Yeah, they're going to be expensive. There is most of those commemoratives are expensive because they a lot of the surcharges go towards what they're raising money for, and every commemorative program has those. This is no exception, but yeah, but it's amazing that the silver dollar and the 5-ounce coin will be in 3/9 fine silver. That's the first time in a commemorative program that they've done that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at now because I haven't heard of it.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm looking at it now because I haven't heard about it.
Yeah. I posted videos on it. These are the Apollo 11 coins. This is the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing, and they're going to be curved and convex coins, and they
kind
will
of like really quickly. Are they going to be kind of like the Israeli current coins?
No, they're like the baseball coins from 2014. They're curved. Yeah. They may have a concave convex coin as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be these coins will be going on sale on Thursday. There's going to be proof and uncirculated versions, and there's going to be a household limit of 1 for each gold, and 100 for each silver dollar. And I think 5 of the 5-ounce silver, and but yeah, it's they'll be released Thursday, and it'll be interesting to see how they do. But there's going to be another set where there's going to be $50. It's going to be reverse proof. I think there's going to be released as well. That set people are keeping an eye out on too. I don't know if I'm going to get that set, but I'll probably get all the ones because I collect the modern commemorative coins, so it'll be something that I get just to keep the collection up. But yeah, definitely not a stacker type of deal. They're very expensive coins. You're paying huge premiums for them for sure.
So for the clad one, how much are they going for again?
What's that? The clad one, the clad half is going for like $27.95 for the proof.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
And $25 for the uncirculated. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and Mr. Monkey Swag makes a good point. If you wait it out on the secondary market, the prices do tend to go down. But I typically go ahead and buy them from the mint just in case there's a sellout or a problem. I buy them just as a collector, and I like to just go ahead and get them from the mint. That way I know I'm not worried about secondary, because sometimes you buy them from the secondary market. Some people may have taken the coin out of the case and maybe fingered a little bit, and I would just not rather deal with that. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Posted the characters, the Arabic characters there from 1 through 10. Very cool. Plus big moon eclipse tonight. Yeah, maybe that's why people are saying that I'm a werewolf or I'm a zombie. I don't know.
I'm actually going to an observatory at 9 o'clock.
Nice. That's cool.
Should be fun.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay.
So, what do you guys think about investments? What do you guys think about jewelry as investments?
As an investment, I think that's a
Yeah.
horrible. I don't think I would never invest in jewelry, so to speak. You know, the interesting thing about you, if you go to a place like Zayre's or some of these big places, you pay huge premiums for 14 and 10 karat jewelry.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about 24 karat.
Okay,
stuff,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You're better
Emmy,
off there.
Emmy.
But the thing is, there's a place called Monet. I actually posted a video on it.
That's what I was talking about.
I've got this ring. It's a platinum ring, and I've still paid a pretty big premium for it. But it's a lot less than but you're paying a pretty decent premium over spot for these. But because it's wearable wealth, you're less likely to get taxed for it and customs at airports. So if you buy a 24 karat gold ring, for instance, they're not going to say, look at, hey, is that a bullion jewelry? No, they're not going to. So yeah, I think it's good in that way. And
And kills me.
what's that?
I said Wolfman just kills me. He is so funny.
What did he say?
He said jewelry's a good investment if you're a pimp or a criminal. You know, pawn it to post your bail.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of crazy because in America there's so much 10 and 14 karat gold.
Oh yeah. You have
people
to go to the
pay
Middle
for it
East.
as if it's like more than 24 karat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go to the Mid East or the East to get 22 or 23 or 24 karat jewelry. But Monet is the place. I think they have the widest selection. But Provident Metals used to sell bracelets, 24 karat gold bracelets, for relatively a healthy premium over spot, but not too terribly bad.
Yeah, my mom, she doesn't have any platinum jewelry yet, and I was thinking about getting her one of the chains on Monet.
Yeah. Very good. Yes, indeed. A good idea. But yeah, this platinum ring I got, I just thought it's cool. You know, it's something, I mean, most people won't know what it is unless they read the inside of it. Of course, the problem with Monet is it doesn't tell you that this is platinum. It just says 24K on it.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah. But I'd like to be able to get a ring from there, from a Monet ring, a 24 karat gold ring from there. Barbara Carbone is signing off. Hey, have a good night, Barbara. Appreciate you coming on. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks so much for being here. Enjoy hope everything goes well this coming week, and we will talk to you soon. Yes, indeed. All right.
So, what do y'all think's the best junk silver to purchase?
Well, I kind of like the Kennedy halves because you can find them for BU or AU, which means you're less likely to find worn or slicked down Kennedy halves for 1964. But Franklin's are also good because as far as preserving silver content, as far as beauty is concerned, I like the walking liberties and the standing liberties. But if you buy those, you will definitely be taking a chance unless you can actually see them and cherry pick them from an LCS. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Well, I can get Franklin's for $5 a pop.
Nice.
And I can pick through them, and I found 3 million mintages.
Wow.
Pretty nice. I got the hookup.
Donald, New Mexico is trolling me here. Repent, and I'm complicit because I'm a Donald Trump supporter. He'll be thanking me when there's a wall, and you won't see a lot of bad stuff coming in, drugs, stuff like that as much. Let's see here.
Well, Sal, I had just done a video where I think was it Silver Baggins that had put out a kind of a question to the community asking, if you could only stack one thing, what would you stack? And mine was definitely the Franklins. I had read Benjamin Franklin's autobiography,
right?
And he lived an incredible life.
Right.
And so it's kind of gravitated me towards that coin. So
Oh yeah.
I love the Franklins. I collect those too anytime I can find them.
Yeah, yeah. The Franklins are cool, and you can find those a lot. Now, if you find those in BU, brilliant uncirculated, you will pay somewhat of a premium for them, but you can find them in AU for about like you can for the Kennedys. But yeah, as far as personal preference, you know, and the historical aspect and what Franklin was about, you know, he lived an interesting life for sure, and definitely, yeah. So yeah, definitely, that's cool, Silver Fox. Yeah.
Yeah. So do y'all know what the the Columbian expedition halves?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the very first early commemorative $50. Yes,
Yeah, pretty cool.
they are cool. Is that in 1892 or 1893?
It's a 93.
92 looks like.
No, it's a 3.
Let me see. Hold it a little closer. Down a little bit. Down.
Here. Oh.
That looks like a 2 to me. Oh, that's
Well, in real life.
1492 there. Okay, oh, I see. Yeah, there it is. 1893. Yep, very cool. Yeah. They made those for 2 years, 1892 and 1893. And I think
I got the
92s are a bit more rare.
So I almost picked them up at my coin. I almost picked up one that was in like perfect condition for $10 at my coin show. 92, but for some reason I didn't. I was meant to go back there, but then I forgot.
Yeah, well,
I should have gotten that.
If you can get those in uncirculated condition for $10, that's a great deal.
Man, I forgot to go back there.
Yeah,
and that coin show only happens once a year.
Yeah, well, you'll find other deals, and I mean, you know, and I mean, they are relatively common. Those coins is the first year that they did the early commemoratives, and so you may be able to find one on eBay for a decent price, or you may find one. Your LCS may have one come in for a decent price. So
yeah, but not in the same condition. Like it had not a single scratch on it.
Wow, that's amazing.
And like had all of the original mint luster.
Right. Wow, that's cool. You don't see them like that too often. I've seen them in pretty decent shape, but I don't see them like that.
Like it looked like this.
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
Ooh. I'm a little tired. So, what do y'all think like the best generic bullion is?
Well, you want something that's going to be very recognizable. The Sunshine Silver rounds are legit because they provide the blanks for the U.S. Mint, and so they're very well recognized. But you know, there's a lot of different choices out there. There you go. There's a lot of different choices, and there's so many different Buffalo rounds, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That are made by that it's really hard to keep up with which one is more legit than any other, but they're obviously very recognized. Timothy Whittington says Salivate Metal rounds. There you go.
That one's not super recognizable. Sorry, Salivate.
Yeah. That's nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I overpaid for it.
Yeah.
Not super overpaid, but paid a bit too much. But it was the cheapest round at this one.
Plus, it has security features, which is cool.
Yeah. Guess what? So one of my coin shops, so they have a precious metal tester. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they so one time they got in one of the Sunshine minting bars that passed the security test.
Yeah.
But they tested it and it was fake silver.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's out there, but the thing is that the cost to do it is so high that almost nobody will ever do it. It's more just so that people can say, "Oh yeah, I did it."
Right. Yep.
Because anything that's made by people can be replicated by people.
Well, that's right, and I have a feeling that was probably done when silver was higher too, because when silver's at pushing $40 plus an ounce, it starts to become it starts to become more possible to find more fakes out there, and people it's going to be a better return on their investment to make those fakes. So nowadays, silver price has gone down enough that you're probably not going to see as much of that. But there's not that it doesn't exist by any stretch, and you should test your silver for sure.
Yeah, I just do the magnet test.
Yeah. But the magnet test can be a little bit deceiving, especially if it's silver plated copper, because copper tends to have some of the same diametic properties.
Yeah, it does. I've tested a copper round against a silver round, and they act pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But if you do that, you want to use something like a CCT coin slide, because then you're going to be able to measure, because it has the same angle both times. You know, that's the way to really and you can use different controls to be able to make the measure. But really, the best test that's non-destructive for silver is the specific gravity test. And I actually have a video on that called "Can You Trust a Specific Gravity Test?" It shows how that works. I might even do an update video to that. But yeah.
You know what I just realized? The Canadian maple leaves have the same diameter as our silver dollars.
Actually, they you mean of the classic silver dollars? That's right.
Yeah. Oh, you thought I was talking about American Eagles?
Right. Yeah, but no. Yeah, they have. It's slightly different. There's a very slight difference, I think, between the two, but it is very close, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have
comparing it to one. I have two with me right now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're very close.
Yeah, Morgan silver dollar is just a tiny bit because of the reeds.
Did you know that gold is a lot more dense than silver?
Yeah.
And so if you take a 1 ounce gold Canadian maple leaf, which has the smallest diameter of the gold coins, it is the same diameter as a $50, pretty much as a US $50.
Yeah, isn't it a bit thicker though?
Just it's a little bit thicker, but it's a little bit thicker. Yeah, it is a little bit thicker. Yeah,
because the gold is about half as dense as silver.
Right, that's right.
So it'd have to be bigger than that.
But the Philharmonics, guess what the diameter of the gold coin is to the silver coin?
Twice. I don't know.
No, it's exactly the same. They have exactly the same diameter, both for all three metals: platinum, gold, and silver. They're the same. Now, the gold is just a lot thinner.
Yeah, and then the platinum's the thinnest, right?
Yep, platinum is the thinnest because it's more dense than gold. That's right.
Here, I'll be right back. I gotta go spit out my gum.
Okay. This will take a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding.
Hey, Sal, is there anything that you're into collecting or stacking that has nothing to do with precious metals?
Oh, man. Shoot, not really. Let's see. I used to collect paper currency. I still have some of it. I also collect just Hot Wheels, just ones that I kind of like, but no real old red line stuff or anything like that. I think I have one red line Hot Wheels, but good question. There's not really a whole lot that I collect other than that. How about you?
I mean, I do like collecting stuff from different countries. I've done a good bit traveling around the world with mission trips and stuff. So
okay, cool.
I have different currency from different countries that I've collected.
Yeah.
Are y'all talking about silver currencies?
No, getting away from precious metals.
Oh, dang it.
And so, like today, I've got some old penny books that my kids were wanting to kind of do something with me, and we've got tomorrow off because it's Martin Luther King Day. So I went into my LCS and unfortunately didn't have any silver, so I think I bought $30 worth of wheat pennies.
Yeah,
and so my kids have just been sorting them by mint marks and dates and all that stuff. So
and I've got some
it takes a long time.
I don't know that I would consider it a collection, and guns too. But yeah, Hi Steve says guitars. Mr. Monkey Swag says guns. I've got several different versions, but I don't know that I would consider this really a collection or that I collect. But Wolfman Sachs used to collect old video games since his family sent him a large collection of Atari 2600 cartridges. That's cool.
Dragons here.
What's that?
Dragons here.
Dragons. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yes. Yes, Slacker Stacker collects dragons. Yes, indeed. He sure does. And you check out his channel, you'll see he posted a video showing some of his dragons. Very cool.
So, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Donald, New Mexico's taking off. Thanks, Donald, New Mexico. Appreciate you coming on. Supper time. He's going to have some fake spaghetti. All right. Have a good night, my friend.
I wonder if that's SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I have something to say to Monkey Swag really quickly.
Yes.
So my reptile came down with a condition. He
Ooh.
has a reptile dysfunction.
Oh wow, that's good. A reptile dysfunction. That's good. That's good. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. No, Mr. Monkey Swag, I do not have any horse blankets from those old silver certificates. I would love to have. I don't have any of those really good, those nice large notes like the educational series and the like. That would be fun. That'd be cool to have though. They are. All right, Mr. Working Class is gonna take off too. And you know what? I'm probably gonna take off here soon too, guys. Yeah, we got through this comments pretty quickly here, and I had a good panel here tonight.
Oh, we almost forgot.
What?
Ozzy Alchemist asked us to check the Australian prices.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Just a second. Let's see here. Just to bear with me. I'll pull it up. And let's see here. Just a second here. Let me share the screen. And let's see here. Okay. And sharing. All right. So we want to look at gold up in Australian dollars. AUD. There it is. It's 1283, 1791 in Australian dollars. Wow. 1791. Silver in Australian dollars is 2147. There you go. Wow. Gives you some. Now let's look at it in Canadian dollars. Gold in Canadian dollars is 1702. Silver in Canadian dollars is $20.41. Wow. Gives you some perspective, doesn't it? So it's up in other currencies for sure. Pretty crazy.
Those two currencies are still worth less than ours, though.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. If
I was going to say, if you take the exchange rate, would it pretty much equal out the same, wouldn't it?
well, here's the British pounds. It's 998 pounds for gold, and for silver, it's 1186 in pounds. But they've always been, the pound's always been rated, I guess, higher, I guess, so to speak, from the.
But you know what the best like currency investment is?
What's that?
The best like fiat currency investment is probably the Swiss franc.
Right. Yeah.
It's like one of the lowest inflation rates. It
Okay.
used to be worth a quarter of the dollar. Now it's worth almost the same, if a little bit more actually.
Right. Right. Yep.
Well, I'll tell a funny story. I was over in India, and now a rupee in India, I think it's like 60 to 1, so 60 rupees to 1 American dollar.
Right.
And I'd carried back with me thousands of $1,000 rupees.
Wow.
And I was in Nepal last year, so I was like, I'm going to take these things back, and because they take Indian rupees over there, you can get Nepali rupees and use them. Took them over there, and they had discontinued the $1,000 bill in India like a year ago. So they were all just paper. They wouldn't take a single one of them.
Wow.
So
Just goes to show you that's what could happen. The government decides that this currency is not worth anything anymore, and then you're stuck with it, you know. Whereas gold and silver, that's one of the best arguments for gold and silver, in my opinion, because it'll never get that way.
So if they ever bring back the $1,000 rupee, I'll be rich.
Right, exactly. That's right. Well, then I have a $100 trillion note from Zimbabwe that was devalued in exchange for the new Zimbabwean dollar in 2009. And now, and those bills, I got them on eBay for like, a couple of dollars each. Now on eBay, they're like for $20 each. Some of these notes, they've actually gone up in price, but nonetheless, they're worth nothing in Zimbabwe now.
Yeah, inflation is kind of disgusting.
Yeah. Because they have no control. There's nothing preventing them. They have no
Constitution.
Yeah, there's no constraints. They have no constraints. Gold and silver, as part of a rules-based monetary system, would provide some of that constraint.
It's anti-constitutional to do that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's so much unconstitutional things that happen today. It's really crazy. But anyways, all right, guys.
Yep.
Gonna go ahead and head off here, but appreciate you all being here. And we had a good night. And I want to extend the multitude of gratitude to you all for watching and hanging out with me this evening. Remember to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground, all. Thanks to the panel, we've got Silver Kid, Silver Fox, and Slacker Stacker. And thanks to all of you guys in the side chat here. Appreciate
Thanks for having us, Sal.
We will talk to you later. Have a good one.
Have a great week.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.